Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Settlers Saturday, episode 102? Is that right? 102? It doesn't really roll off the tongue very well, does it? The hundreds. Episode 102. Yeah, it's not got the same ring to it. It's cool that we've made it this far, but it sounds a little bit weird when I say it. Don't you? Do you think? Is that just me? Is that just me being weird? Who knows? Anyway, guys. So yeah, we're doing well, guys. Look at all these ships we've got. Should we? Let's make a few more ships. I think we made all of these last episode, by the way. Let's ask him to just make 5 more for us. And there's a huge chain reaction of ships moving out of the way. Oh, there we go. All of them. Oh, what have we done? What a beautiful ballet of ships. There's some pioneers here. I've just noticed. Let's set them to work. Wow, look at all this space we took. This was all last episode. We claimed so much space. Let's get this little bit in the middle of the mountain here, because it's driving me crazy. I keep looking at this on the mini-map, and I'm like, enemies are invading us. And that's tricked me multiple times now. So, yeah, let's claim that. Last episode we took this castle as well, which we probably don't really need, but there's a bit of stone that it's showing. It's highlighting some stone for us, so we'll keep it. I was just about to crush it, but you know what, we'll keep it. So I was thinking, guys, the plan for this episode is threefold. We have a threefold plan for this episode. First off, let's sort out this weapon production situation here, because I messed with the distributions of goods and which goods are more important, and we've ended up having loads and loads and loads of coal. Which is not coal even. Coal is a very limited resources. We had loads and loads of gold. There we go. And we used that gold to produce the forest of the holy trunks. Look at this. Loads and loads of eye catchers. This is increased our fighting strength to 121 in offensive situations and 110 in defensive situations. So that should be perfect for us. I'm pretty confident that's going to be good for us. We had all of this little burial chamber area over here. But yeah, we had an abundance of gold, and we've made use of that and increased our fighting strength. So now we still have some gold. Let's have a look at the amount of gold we have here. 61. Which is strange, because we actually have way more iron than gold. But it almost seems like we don't. Of course, the situation is we need coal. And we don't really have enough coal, even with that 92. 93. So we should go. Let's fix this right now. Let's go to the distribution of goods here. Gold smelting works at the top here is shot sky high. So we're going to drop this down a little bit. Maybe so it's equal. Let's get weaponsmith slightly higher. I'm thinking, of course, this is coal, so the coal is also going to have to go to the iron smelting works first, so we can get the iron. I think weaponsmiths just slightly higher might be a good idea. Let's knock the gold down a little bit. There we go. Cool. So yeah, that's part 1 of our plan. We're going to hopefully produce more troops. We're recruiting these guys at level 3 as well, so we're getting the best of the best we can, because we had quite a lot of gold. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. At the moment, let's keep it to level 3 troops. I mean, in the future we might knock it down to level 2 guys, because that only requires 1 bar of gold. Yeah. So that's the first part of the plan. The second part was to fill up all of these ships. We're going to fill up all of these ferries, which we've completed 2 now, with our troops, and I reckon we're going to land this episode. Let's give it a little test this episode, guys. What do you think to that? A little bit of combat on their main island. I mean, all the fighting so far has been on our land, on our terms. So yeah. Or would it be on their terms? It's on our land, but on their terms. So now it's going to be on their land, on our terms. There we go. And the final part of this episode, I think, guys, is we should bulk up our defense just a little bit? What do you guys think? I mean, at the moment, we've got this castle in the middle of nowhere, so it's not really helping anyone. In fact, it's more of a hindrance to us because we've got to have the troops up here defending it. It's miles out of the way. It's a bit of a pain in the backside, actually. Especially if this thing got attacked, it would take ages, and then we'd have to recapture it. So I am very tempted to crush this castle. But also, in the main base, we only have a large tower and a small tower, and then that is it. And it's completely surrounded by very important things. So I'm almost considering bulking up our strength somewhere over here in the middle of nowhere. And just getting a few good towers, just something we can really defend well. And I think that would involve a castle, yeah. We've got to have a castle. If we're having a super defended area, yeah, a castle and then like 3 large towers should be good. And these pioneers are doing a redundant job at the moment. That's completely useless, completely pointless to clear out that area. So we'll send them down here to the burial chamber. They can do some work there. And seeing as we're producing troops as well, let's have a think. You know what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to probably place another large residence. Yeah. Then we've run out of space. It's not happening, actually. Look at this. We're going to have to spill out over here. Completely ran out of space there. How many shovels do we have? 3. Let's go for... Let's just request like 5 more. Request 5 more shovels and then we'll have 8, and possibly we can get 8 more pioneers just to capture this land for us. Yeah, I mean, are these guys done in the middle here? Where have all they gone? Oh, they've done that for us. So we'll get one guy to capture this area. Look at this. This tiny little patch that just got left behind. We'll capture that. It looks like there's a few little patches lying around that have just been left. Look at this. Lazy pioneers doing shoddy work, not completing the job. It's more of a that'll do attitude, a bodge job. No. I guess we're going to have to leave it, actually. There's more important things than fixing the bodge jobs. We just need to expand, so I think this area just down here makes sense. Makes sense to just claim that little bit of land and expand on from there. And we do have a tower here, actually. We'll crush that. And let's just double check, actually. That's a good idea. We'll double check the amount of towers we have. We should have 1 castle already, yes. 1 large tower and 1 small tower, which are these 2 over here. That's all good then. Wicked. Cool. So, yeah, let's get some troops on board. Thinking of this, actually... how many archers do we have? We have pretty much exactly an equal amount of swords and bows. Yeah, swordsmen and bowmen there. Almost exactly there. Okay, so I think I'm going to fill up the boats depending on their class. That kind of makes sense. So the first wave should be like 5 or 6 ferries land and it's pure archers just doing their thing, taking out guys. I mean, if we land on top of a tower, we might as well drop a ferry full of swordsmen as well. Is there any way we can just alt-click by class? There used to be. Shift-click? I don't want to... Oh, what does this do? Is this a patrol thing? Let me know what this is, guys. I'm holding down the shift button. Normally, I'd hold down alt. And I think... Alt sends them to just ignore all other jobs, so if they're being attacked, they just run off, right? Shift, is this part of a patrolling mechanism? Are we getting these guys to patrol? I think so. Let's see what they're doing. It's really hard to see. What I'm trying to do is select only the archers. Nothing. Come on. Well, I guess we're not doing it by class because that's going to be a very fiddly job. which I'm not interested in doing at all, especially on camera. So we're just going to chuck them in as they come. Get in the ships, lads, and do your thing. We might as well start at the back here, so let's get loads of these troops all the way over here. Okay, there we go, and we'll leave these defensive troops. These are purely for defense, so we'll just rejig them. Some of these are a little bit, like this guy here is incredibly weak. Where are you? There was a guy that was almost dead. There he is. Let's get him directly in front of this building, which is the healer's quarters. So, yeah, hopefully that guy will be healed. What about these guys? Anyone stupidly weak? Yeah, okay, let's we'll just rejig them a little bit, so the healer's quarters has some fresh people to heal for us. Cool. And anyone here stupidly weak? No, we're all good. Everyone's all good around here. And then we need a kind of defensive force as well here, don't we? We need to defend this middle tower for now. Though all of this has been completed. Look at this. Wow. That was quick. That was really quick. Have we finished this as well? No. No, we haven't. But the show must go on. We must continue. So I'm going to place another one. Because you guys must know what I'm like by now. I will probably forget. This large residence will eventually get built. And then I will completely forget all about it. So, yeah. And these guys, let's just check their working area a little bit. Let's just adjust that. Perfect, perfect. Now this looks, on the map, it looks like a huge fighting force. But in reality, it's not that great, is it really? Let's see how many we can fit into a ship at a time. I assume it's 8. But we're going to go with, what's this? 13. Lucky 13. Get in that ship. Let's see how many we can squeeze in there. Are you going in? Lucky 13? Can you get in the ship? Perhaps the ship was too far away. And now we have no idea. Let's just send everyone in. Okay, that's a better idea. Though actually, last time we did this, the guys kind of bugged out. It was a few levels ago, actually. We were putting them in ships, and they completely bugged out, and we just couldn't touch them again. We couldn't use them. Unload. Context. No. There's not a load button. Can we select them both at the same time? Patrol? No, we don't want patrol. Select the wound. Oh, wow. There is a way to select the wounded only. I didn't know that. That is incredibly useful. There must be a way to select a class only, but I've got no idea how to do it. 17 people then. Let's see how many we can squeeze in the ship. This is going to take forever. I know. I know. 15. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure we figured that out last time. 15 you can get in at a time. Now we've got to be careful with this ship now, because that's actually got people in. Of course, obviously, we literally just put people in it. Look at this though, but if an attacker does come, like this situation here, we don't want to lose a ship. We don't want to lose a ship full of people. Here we go. Here's another ship full of people. Looks like they're coming at the exact same time. Attacked on 2 fronts. Can we handle that? Can we fend these guys off? Okay, we're handling it there. Let's just select the wounded using the new trick. And what was I saying? Alt-click? Alt-click. Come on, man. Get out of there. Oh, it's an archer anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But wounded only. And how is it going here? Oh, polished. Oh no, there's a few. There's someone left. There we go. Wiped them out. Select the wounded there and send them in front of the old healer's quarters. So we took those guys out fairly easily. Maybe we should just slightly restock their supplies here. 6 guys go down there. And maybe another 6. What's that? Yeah, that'll do. 7. You can go up there. We've got to remember that this ship is full of people, so we do not want to lose that. Let's stick it over here, actually. And then we'll try and get 15 more guys in there. So yeah, I was planning on landing today, guys. That was the plan, but we're halfway through the episode, and we've only filled up 2 ships. But now we know what's going off. Now we know how to... Now I've figured it all out. We might be able to fill these ships up a little bit quicker. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we're going to defend this area up here now. And we're going to destroy these large guard towers. These 2 towers here, which are... They're almost like the weak link in our base, really. These towers in the middle of nowhere. Which we have lost before. We have lost those towers before. And I've had to rebuild the entire wood production thing. That's why, look at this, it's a complete mess. We've got guys on the beach just doing their thing. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. Okay. We might have too many ships here, I don't know. Come on, 12. One more? Yes, there we go. Out the way for you then. And now this guy. I wish there was a way to automate this. You can unload it in one go, but you can't really just pack it full of the nearest people. That would be cool. I wondered what these troops were doing here, but these were part of the 6 or 7 that I sent round just to defend up here. Yeah. And as soon as that's all done, we will destroy this castle. Let's bear this in mind. Let's take a mental snapshot of exactly where this was. There's a little dip in here. I'm going to try and pay attention to that. At the mouth of this river here that kind of makes this into an island. Around here, yeah. Of course, it's going to be... Will it still be visible, actually? I was going to say it'll no longer be visible, but it's still our base, right? Even though we don't have any buildings there, we can see that. So forget the mental snapshot. Wipe that from your memory because it's all good. It's all good. We've got it all highlighted anyway. And we've got a fat amount of troops here suddenly available to us. So do we use them to defend or attack? Okay, let's use them to attack. I will select the wounded once again and send them down here. Here we go, to the healer's quarters. And yeah, okay, so this one's filled up. That's 4 ships so far. Oh, what a tedious process. There's no other way to do it though, and it has to be done. And I really don't want to get bored. I don't want to do it and be like, yeah, whatever. 6 ships will do. Let's try that, and then we'll drop those guys down, and they instantly just get completely overwhelmed. You know what I mean? That would suck badly. Yeah, so we want to drop as many troops as possible in one go. It's a real shame that I can't figure out how to select these guys individually. If you know how to do that, let me know. Let me know. For sure. Let me know for sure. We've got a lot of mana as well. Look at this. So our fighting strength is slightly it's creeping up a little bit here. But the mana is, we're rocking that. We've got 6 Thor's hammers. You can just destroy a building in one blow. Of course, you can't capture it because it's been destroyed. But whatever, that'll do. Let's just double check the mana production here. Let's go over a few things. Beekeepers, yeah. Oh, okay. These guys are maxed out. We could go for another small temple here. Let's just squeeze one in. We've got the time. Instead of just having 2, which, yeah, thinking about it, 2 is not enough by far. Maybe we can go for 2 small temples. As long as we're not encroaching, yeah. We're not building on top of this guy's grain farm. That would suck for him. Cool. Why they're really avoiding this mountain, aren't they? Unless you have to walk over the mountain, they're really avoiding it, and I just don't know why. Very strange indeed. Like, even when we were being attacked by the enemy, Obviously they were landing here and then walking around, but instead of just coming in, they were walking around the mountain. And I'm really not sure why. Very strange. Is this one full? Come on, get a bit closer to the shore then, and we'll pack it full of people. There we go. Let's get the other one on the job as well. Let's try and do a few at a time, actually. Maybe that's the way to do it. As many as we can at a time. There's another 15. We'll get them out of the way. Yeah, there's more than 15 there. So we'll pack them in. You guys... Oh, let's wait for the ship to get right at the edge there. Yes, fill this one up as well. Is this full? No. Literally nobody is in it. Okay, there we go. Get in there. Get in. And yes, now instantly full. That's cool. Very helpful. Carrying this stone. Where are we carrying this stone to? Oh, this large residence, of course. Cool. And is there anything else, guys, that I'm missing here? I'm pretty sure we're all ready for this attack. I guess we can get the priests down. We need to do that. Yeah, let's get the priests down there. There's only 10 of them, but whatever, that'll do. And should we drop 10 priests at once and risk them getting annihilated? I'm thinking like a Saving Private Ryan style when we're attacking Omaha Beach and the ferry ship opens with all the priests on it and they just get wiped out by enemy Roman machine gun fire. They just all die. That would suck, and then would have no spells whatsoever. Yeah. Go on, get in there. Is this ship full? Nope. What are you doing? Come on, fill up. There's space for like one more guy. There we go. So how many do we have now? 2, 4, 6, 8, including this ferry. This one has literally no one in it. Yeah, maybe one at a time is the best way. I'm trying to do it at multiples at a time, and it's not really working very well. One more guy in there then. Okay, that's all good as well. 10 ships, is that a good number? I mean, we've got loads. We've got all these ships, guys. So I'm thinking of doing all at once. Yeah, we've probably got the time to do a little invasion. How is our troop production going though? I mean, it looks like we haven't replenished our troops whatsoever. Is that because of a lack of gold now? No. No, we're still rocking the gold. It just looks like we're running very, very slow. Look at this. We're out of coal basically. We could just blast some heavenly gifts down. Heavenly gifts! I mean, we've got 19. Give us some coal then, boy. That was nothing. Nothing happened. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe that has something to do with the mountain. Yeah, maybe that has something to do with the mountain there. How annoying. Any coal? Do we ever get coal in Heavenly Gifts? Let's do a couple more. Oh my god, I've spammed it loads. I don't really... yeah, there's weapons and things. Okay, it's not really worth it. Not really worth it. Okay. We picked up some iron there. Well, picked up some logs. Very helpful to have good old planks. Planks will do loads for us. No, we've got a few tools and things, yeah, that we really don't need. Pickaxes, yeah, we really do not need pickaxes at this moment in time. We need coal, or I mean, there were some weapons there. Is there like a replenish? There's no way to replenish these. And I'm pretty sure that is literally all the coal we have available to us. So we're just now relying on the very, very, very slow method of the coal makers. The coal makers out here doing its thing, which it doesn't really look like it is doing its thing, does it? They're just standing there. None of these are in production here. Come on. So we've got a very, very, very slow method of coal production here. That might be very detrimental to us. That might have a very bad effect. And there's nothing I can think of really. Like how many coal makers do we have? We've got 7. We've got 7 of those bad boys. We've booked up our woodcutting supply up to 18 woodcutters. Each one of these chopping logs like crazy. That pretty much seems like our coal supply. Almost all of these have dried out now, but apart from this one at the back. Yeah. So we did get some shovels actually. Shall we? Is it too late for pioneers? No. Let's get some pioneers. And while we're getting pioneers, guess what we're going to do? We're going to fill up ships. And our fighting force is pretty much gone now. They're all in the ships. There's loads of ships left. Oh, here we go. There's a few more troops coming, of course, because we did those heavenly gifts. So we got a small influx of troops there, which we can't complain about. Yeah, a decent amount. It's enough for a ship or two. It's enough for a ship or two's worth of people, so that should be all good. There's minutes left of the episode, guys. I'm ready to drop these guys. I really wanted to do it this episode, but it looks like we're not going to have time. What should we do? I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it and lose, because that would suck. If we just dropped these guys early, just for entertainment value, and then lost, that would suck a big time. But I'm going to do it anyway. We've got what? We've got two minutes left. Let's do it. We haven't even scouted this land to make sure, to find out where the best place to drop our troops is. We're just going to go in blind for the sake of time, for the sake of entertainment. I promised you guys an attack. Who knows how many episodes we are into this level. Yeah. Okay. On the Armada. Oh my god. Oh, there they are. There's a tower right there. Ah! There's a tower right there. Okay, multiple towers. Okay, we're going in hot. We're going in hot. Ah! That was 8. Let's drop some more. There we go. I'm going to speed this up a little bit, guys. So we've got more. We get more content in less time. All these ships, it's really hard to tell which ones are empty and which ones are not. Are you empty? Yes. Okay. A little bit of ship management here. Let's unload these guys. Oh no. Okay. About this ship. Okay, get you out of there. Man, this is a bit of a challenge actually to just to unload these on time. Looks like we've taken the beach. That was a lot less dramatic than the Omaha beach D-Day that I was hyping it up to be. Yeah. And I wasn't even really looking. I was concentrating on dropping all of these ships. Hopefully you guys watched that instead of watching me empty all these ships. Cool. So here we are then. Let's group up as tightly as possible. We're going to fill up these towers with our troops. Is that a final one? There we go. There's an extra 15 guys. Cool. There's our 10 priests as well. We'll get them over there. I'm going to call the episode here then, guys. We got our first taste of blood. We've got, what, 150 guys on this island? Maybe? And there's an invasion force coming in there. But we're going to have to watch that next episode, guys. Filling up those ships was a nightmare. I didn't realise how long that would take. But I really hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun indeed. Next episode is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be crazy. So yeah, I will see you guys next week for another episode of Settlers Saturday.